Concerning Obasanjo, Nigeria's corruption battle must start with leadership accountability. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for tuning in and listening to this headline that we got to earn this morning. As our headline for this morning says here that Nigeria's corruption battle must start with leadership and accountability. Well, former President Olusegun Obasanjo has emphasized that Nigeria's fight against corruption must begin with accountability among top government officials to set a strong example of transparency and integrity. Speaking during an interactive section titled Boiling Point Arena on Sunday, Obasanjo described corruption as a pervasive problem in Nigeria, linking it to a babariga, well, difficult to control and constantly shifting. He stressed that the anti-corruption fight must be consistent and sustained across administration. Well, the best way of fighting corruption is starting from the head. Obasanjo said, adding that once leadership is compromised, corruption spread unchecked. He insisted the battle must be a daily effort spanning multiple regimes. The former president, also called for reforms on how leaders are recruited and appointed, urging a merit-based system rather than one influenced by political or tribal consideration. He warned against self-made leaders who those installed by corrupt means, suggesting such leaders are prone to failures. Obasanjo concluded by cautioning against underestimating the influence of evil, asserting that while some leaders are ordained by God, others are the work of destructive forces. We must accept that Satan is real and has power, and his power must not be underrated, he said. The session aired on radio stations in Abeokuta, Ogun State, reflected on Obasanjo's legacy and his views on Nigeria's current challenges. And that is all we have for you guys concerning this headline today this morning, which says here that Nigeria's corruption battle must start with leadership accountability. Well, Obasanjo was right. Yes, Nigeria's corruption battle must start with leadership accountability. He was 100% right on this one. Because Nigeria has a very big problem when it comes to corruption. Yes, Nigeria is the most corrupt. Will I say it's the most corrupt country in Africa? Very, very ultra corrupt, like ultra corrupt. And the former president has emphasized that Nigeria's fight against corruption must begin with accountability. And what is talking about accountability is not the citizens to be accountable. The head, first of all, the president, it must begin with you who are the head, the leader of the country. Yes, it must begin with accountability among the top government officials that will now set a very strong example of transparency and integrity. If the president is accountable and true to himself, the others will also follow in that legacy. And the truth, and slowly by slowly, Nigeria will become a very big, major, strong country in Africa. But they don't want to. Everybody just want to have a piece of the cake. Everybody just want to embezzle and go, shop your own money and go. That is how every leader in Nigeria, at least from Buhari's time, is doing. Obasanjo said all this during an interactive session titled Boiling Point Arena on Sunday. He described corruption as a pervasive problem in Nigeria. He even described it very well. Corruption is the thing that is killing this country. Believe me, I swear. Corruption is the thing that is killing this country. Yes, corruption is very difficult to control and constantly shifting. It's true, corruption is spreading like wildfire. This person always want to be ahead of this person. This person, they are doing that. You see government to borrow money to fix road. They won't fix the road, they will embezzle the money, and then after they're done with their 4 years, they go outside of the country to go and enjoy that money that they stole. Let's take the case of Yaya Bello as an example. You can see the cases that Yaya Bello is being charged against. That is the example of mega corruption. That is the example of the corruption that Obasanjo is talking about. Yes. So in order to stop all this once and for all, accountability must start from the top. It must start with the president. Yes, accountability must start with the president. Because everybody knows what happened. Like seriously, take the 2023 example the 2023 election as an example. You see that Nigeria was corrupt there. Yes, if corruption does not exist in Nigeria, Tinubu will not be the president of the country. Yeah, Mahmoud Yakubu wouldn't have sold Nigeria to Tinubu. If corruption does not exist in the country, if everybody is free and fair, if everything is going the way it's supposed to go, do you think Tinubu will be the president? No. So you see, it must all start with him first. It must all start with him first. Then others will follow. Yes, then others will follow. Other political leaders will also follow. Well, I'd like to say that Obasanjo was 100% right in this one. He was 100% right. 100% right. Anybody that tell me that I was not right, maybe you have something to say. Yes, I know what some people will say that. Some people will say that was Obasanjo good in his own tenure, was Obasanjo good in his own tenure, but when it comes to things of Tinubu, Obasanjo's tenure was actually even better than Tinubu's tenure. Yes, let's say the fact Obasanjo was better than Tinubu's tenure. So we Nigerians we should know what we are saying. Yes, we should speak the truth. We should speak the truth. This tenure where we are right now is not good, and we have to come together to fight it. We have to fight that corruption that does not want to give Nigeria that does not want to give Nigeria peace. It is us that can remove it, nobody else. But what do you guys think concerning Obasanjo's statement on the current affairs of Nigeria? What do you guys think? But if you ask me, like I've said already, I 100% support him. I 100% of supporting the people should be demanding accountability from the very top seat of the country. Yes, from the presidential seat. If the president can be accountable and the vice president can be accountable, then I'm sure other political leaders will be accountable, because if no one is accountable, they will sack the person. Yes. But what do you guys think? Oh? Drop a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then tap the subscribe button, the big button with the notification bell, so that anytime I have any new video, you'll be the first to get notified about it. Once again, thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day ahead of you.